Yo, what is going on guys? My name's JPhanta and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are doing another 100% showcase, and today's showcase is on the long-awaited free-to-play INT Raditz. So we finally got it 100%. I was out of large orb, so that is why it took this long to get this video out, but we finally got it. So let's go through this card to see why he is worth to 100%. So he is a TUR unit that is extreme int. His HP is 8,850, attack is 11,838, and his defense is 7,153. As you can tell, his HP is definitely on the lower side, but because of that, his attack is a little bit more than 10,000, which is great. And his defense is, you know, the regular old 7,000 margin. Now, he is level 120, which is why he's a TUR, and his leader skill is low class warrior category, ki +4, HP and defense +40%, and attack +80%. So in terms of the stats that he gives, he's a very good category leader, not the best, Ribrian takes that spot, but definitely in the second spot. He gives the most amount of attack out of all of the category free-to-play leads, and then he gives the most amount of ki for all the category leads. So that's what's special about his leader skill. Low class warrior in terms of units that are in it aren't the best. There are very specific units that you have to run, and they're not the greatest units at all. So he's definitely not going to be used as a leader all too often. His super attack is the weekend, and it causes mass damage to all enemies and lowest defense. So this is the first free-to-play unit to have mass damage. If you don't know what mass damage does, it pretty much does damage to all of the enemies that are in that fight, which is really good for the World Tournament and, you know, the first stages of most Dokkan events, since most Dokkan events have 2 enemies to verse. So that is really good, but mostly because of the World Tournament where you verse like 6 units in one fight. Of course, he is at max SA, and his passive is Punishment of Fools, attack +50% at the start of the turn, and then when you're versing 2 or more enemies, you get an additional 6 ki, an additional attack and defense +30%. So in total, when you're versing 2 or more enemies, you will have a total of 80% attack boost, as well as a 30% defense and 6 ki. So obviously this guy does his best when he's versing 2 or more enemies. Now the hidden potential skills that I've given him is level 6 additional, level 15 crit, and level 5 dodge. So 5 dodge is for free for all int units, and I pretty much gave him the most amount of crits that I can, and then the remaining went to additional attacks. His link skills are the same lineage, same warrior race, coward, brutal beatdown, nightmare, prepared for battle, and shattering the limit. And of course he is in his own category, which is low class warriors. So let's go through the team that will be supporting him, giving him the most amount of damage. So the Bora leader, he's giving the 70% stat boost. Then we have Nappa. He will be the linking partner for Raditz. So Nappa is an int support unit. He provides attack and defense +25% for all int units, and he also shares the brutal beatdown link, which is 10%, and then he also shares the same warrior race link, which is a 700 attack boost. Then we have Demon King Piccolo. He just has the nightmare link, so all the third rotation units, I'll try to get the remaining links or give a certain support passive skill. Then we have this Goku. Again, he's going to be in the floater spot, providing that attack and defense +25% again. And then we have Videl, which is the only non-int unit, which also provides attack and defense +20% for all allies, which she will be the floater spot as well. And then we have Kid Buu as our friend leader, which provides 120% attack, HP, and defense boost, so it's going to show the most amount of potential for Raditz. Now the items I'll be using Sensor Beam, and then we have the 3 bombers for the attack boost. So my plan is that these items are going to be used to replicate the extra attack boost that Raditz gets when versing 2 or more enemies. Obviously there are some parts of this event, which is Golden Frieza, where you only verse 1 enemy. So that is the sole reason why I brought the bombers. But without further ado, let's get into the battle. I know I do talk a lot when I go through the teams, but I just wanted to make sure and tell you why I brought these certain units to these showcases. So let's grab as much ki as possible. What's good about Raditz is that he gets that 6 ki when you're versing 2 or more enemies. So in the World Tournament environment, when you're versing 2 or more enemies, and your friend leader in the World Tournament doesn't activate their leader skill, you always get that 6 ki, which will almost guarantee you a super attack with Raditz. So that's really great. Unfortunately, our rotations aren't the greatest. We don't have Nappa for the 25%. Hopefully Videl's passive went off, which is nice. We do get that 60%. So I'm going to replicate Nappa's passive with the bomber item, just to, you know, see how much he can do. He does have 84,000 attack, which is great. Let's go and target Togoma. So the first damage counter is the attack against a type advantage, and then we can see what the rest are as they explode in the weekend. So we can see how much he tanks here. 30% defense, 11,290, which isn't bad. But then again, his event is old. 511,000 attack here. If we can get a critical, that would be sweet. Ooh, he almost hit a million though. 500, 500, and 961,000. He gets an additional super attack against Frieza. What a madman. So yeah, if he does this amount of damage when he is versing the World Tournament, you are going to one-shot most of the units in ×30 difficulty. But we will see. I will test this guy in the World Tournament to see if he is just as good as the LR Brawly. Now we have Kid Buu here, which would one-shot him. I don't really mind. We saw almost a million damage. This will one-shot. I'll put Nappa last so that we can finally match him up with the Raditz. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Kid Buu just one-shotted him here. Yep, 1.2 million. Alright. Kid Buu stealing the showcase once again. Alright. Now we have AGL. Let's put another item. We'll see how this goes. He has around the same amount of attack again. He actually has 125,000 base attack right now, which is crazy. I guess that's the Nightmare Link also helping. And then the 2 items, which is an extra 50%. Although we do not get that attack boost from the 2 or more enemies thing. 550,000, not too bad. I was hoping for a crit. But yeah, that's, I would say, you know, kind of guessable, kind of predictable, because around 40-80% attack boost does do around 500 to 700,000 in normal damage. Just from experience from my old showcases. So hopefully we don't kill this guy. We don't want to kill him just yet. I'm going to put Goku in the last spot. Make sure we don't super attack. And then we're going to buff up Raditz once again. But yeah, this is where the real showcase begins. Tech unit. And this guy doesn't have that much defense, so that's going to be really good. 30,000. He did not defend that as well as I thought he would. Okay, here we go. Hopefully Dabura activated his passive for the 30% attack and defense boost. We have Nappa here for that extra 25%. Gonna put Raditz in the middle for all of his attack links: Nightmare, Brutal Beatdown, and the Saiyan Lineage, I'm pretty sure. Or the Saiyan Warrior Race, one of the 2. We can't use that bomber, but we will use this bomber. We just buff him up, so that's 2 25s. And then a 20, so that is a 70% boost, plus 10%, 80%, Brutal Beatdown, another 10%, so 90%, almost pretty much 100,000 stat boost from everything. This is going to be insane. Hopefully we can one-shot this Frieza. Hopefully we get a crit. 1.2 million, that is my guess. That is my guess. 1.2 million critical, that is. Alright, weekend. 2 million! Oh my god, that is so crazy. Holy crap. Alright, so this guy is obviously dead now. We're gonna just super attack with Kid Buu. But damn, I wasn't really I was lowballing it so much. I didn't really expect that much because we weren't versing 2 or more enemies. Even though we did like boost it a lot. Oh my god. Oh, I completely forgot about, you know, the passive skills of Raditz and of Nappa and the Dabura. But damn, holy crap. That was an awesome showcase. But anyway guys, that is going to wrap up the video. If you did enjoy, if you were surprised by the damage like I was, make sure you leave this video a like. Comment down below your thoughts about Raditz, and are you going to 100% him? Are you going to use him for the World Tournament? Let me know your thoughts about Raditz. Then subscribe if you're new, of course. Share this video around. But as always, thank you guys for watching. It's been JPhanta, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay busy. Peace out.